Trap life, man. Who doesn't want to get bigger traps, right? As a guy, that's kind of a primary area that we always trying to work. So it's vital that we really kind of isolate those muscles and actually spend time on them. It's not something you want to neglect. Here are a few tips that I like to use. Number one, pause 4 seconds at the top. That pause at the top with already a small range of motion as far as the movement itself. The small range of motion allows us to kind of, or with the pause on a small range of motion, it allows us to really work on isolating and putting blood flow into that trap area. Sometimes it's hard to really grab those traps, especially when you're doing the movements because you go faster, you're going heavy. So I like to pause at the top. That gives us a lot of work there. Second, and this is a big one, go heavy at least every other week. You don't have to go heavy all the time. I actually like ISOs in a little bit moderate weight, but you do want to get down to the 8s and 10 reps. With that high twitch muscle, we really want to make sure that we're spending time strengthening that muscle group. So again, go heavy. I like to do barbell on that. You can still pause 4 seconds on that, or even 2 seconds. It gets brutal. Third, use straps. I know I like to do work grip strength too, but when you're really trying to focus on your traps, using straps helps, man. I tell you what, it allows you to isolate the traps more. You don't have to worry about your grip, because as soon as you start losing grip and your fingers start rolling, that those dumbbells or barbell starts rolling out, you really lose the ability to kind of highlight and focus on the traps. So again, use straps. It doesn't make you less of a man. You'll have plenty of other things like rows, pull-ups, all these other things that work your grip strength. Traps to me is not one of them. So if you're focusing on the traps, focus on the traps. And again, if you keep highlighting those areas and you're working them at least 1 to 2 times a week, I would recommend twice. Doesn't mean you have to do a ton of sets, but 4x10s, 4x12s, or if you have one full trap day where you do a couple exercises, that's fine too per week. But make sure you isolate, or make sure you're focusing on those traps, because that's where even the deltoids will start popping based on traps as well.